I say don't celebrate Christmas, and you say I gotta celebrate Christmas one day. Gotta celebrate Christ's birth one day somehow. That's why we're in slavery today, because we want to do everything outside the Bible and claim to follow Christ. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we're still here. Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right?
In hunger,
and
in thirst,
and
in nakedness.
And naked. Starting to sound like roots to me. Read on.
And in want of all things.
And you will be in want of all things here. They're going to build a CVS next to you so you can pick up whatever you want. Everything from TVs all the way down to tampons. Everything. Be able to buy a car at BJ's. Everything. Yeah, whatever you want here. You're in want of all things. And it's funny how in our communities, you find store on top of store, on top of church, next to the liquor store, on top of store. In our community, you go to Orange County, New Jersey, you gotta drive, you gotta have a car to go shopping. You can't just walk down the block with a shopping cart and get your stuff. You gotta have a car. You move to Virginia, you gotta have a car. Go to Georgia, you gotta have a car. Can't do that here. You can take the train and get everything. Pack the whole train up with everything you need. Give me verse, let's keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he gonna put what on your neck?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Now he gonna put you in concentration camps.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
You will get a yoke of iron put about your neck. That never happened to a Jewish man, did it? They took their sons and their daughters, gave them to other people, put them in bondage in a land which they knew not, put a yoke of iron on their neck, made them in want of all things. That never happened to them. That happened to us. And it's still happening. They still take our children, put them into college, send them off to Afghanistan. When they join the army, put them here, put them there. You get a job, they put you there, put you there. They're still taking your soul. You're still selling it. Give me verse 15.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So you're going to get scattered amongst the whole earth, from one end of the earth to the other. Hold that for me for a second. You got John, right? Give me Luke 21. Let's see if this scripture correlates with anything that Christ said in the New Testament. Let's see. Give me 21.
This is Earl Hall. Transfer available 2, 3, and R trains.
Luke chapter 21, verse 21. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
So everybody that's in Jerusalem, you got to flee Jerusalem when you see it compassed with armies. Leave. Read.
And let not them that are in the country enter thereinto.
And anybody in the country, don't let them come up in this country, because it's going to be terrible for them. It's going to be a problem. Jerusalem is going to fall 70 AD. And you don't want to be here when it falls. That's what Christ is telling his disciples. Be in Jerusalem. Read.
For these be the days of vengeance.
These are the days of happiness.
For these be the days of vengeance.
This is the day of vengeance. When what?
When that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
This is the day of vengeance. When Jerusalem falls, everything that was written in the Old Testament is going to start to be fulfilled. Now, I want you to see the correlation between these two. Read that for me.
For woe unto them that whip child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
It's going to be wrath upon this people. It's going to be wrath upon this people in Jerusalem. It didn't say it's going to happen to everybody. It said it's going to be wrath upon his people. Read on.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
And they're going to get killed by the edge of the sword. Read.
They shall be led away captive into all nations.
And shall live in Jerusalem forever.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
Hold where you at. Read that for me again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Isn't that what it says? Read on.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Now read that last part you just read again.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
Now tell me that happened to another nation besides us. That they was led away. That means somebody took you and brought you into captivity into all nations. Who that happened to? When the Jewish men had that happen?
7th Street. Transfer is
When that
available
happened?
to the 2 and 3 trains.
Doubt it, don't he? Read on. Brother want to be an American probably. Read on.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Right?
Until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Now, if the people that's in Jerusalem today are supposed to be the people of the book, why does it say that Jerusalem will be trodden down underfoot by the Gentiles? Who's trotting Jerusalem down? Who's having a homosexual parade in Jerusalem? Is that us? Is that us? We ain't doing that. That's the people you call a Jew or Jewish.
This is a Crown Heights bed.
So I don't see no correlation with a Jewish man when it comes to being led away captive into all nations, having a yoke of iron put on his neck, having his children taken from him and given it to other people. That's never happened to another nation. And if you can prove me wrong, I'm here. Show me where I'm wrong. Show me how I'm an African. Show me. Show me how Selassie is the king of kings. Or show me how Ethiopia is my motherland. Show me. Because maybe I don't know. Maybe the Bible is completely wrong. Oh, read on. Keep going. Can't hear you.
And the Lord shall scatter.
Now Jerusalem what? Where's the land of what? Eden. It is in Chaldea.
Where?
It is closer to Chaldea.
Chaldea?
Yes. Your next question is where's Chaldea?
Who was Chaldea? Who was the Chaldea?
It's near Iraq.
Iraq?
It's near modern day Iraq. It's near modern day Iraq. Everybody was black before Esau.
This is Atlantic
Before
Avenue
Esau, everybody was black.
Transfer is available to the D, N, Q, and R.
Adam and Eve was dark skinned, you know that.
Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad.
Huh?
Always came from black.
You're right.
I don't know how people
Come on, bro. That don't make me African, though.
This is a Crown Heights
That don't make me African.
for express train. The next
I'm saying that don't make me African, though, right?
What are you?
I'm a Jew by blood. By nationality, I'm an Israelite.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What is that?
Yeah.
Flesh.
Flesh?
Yeah.
Don't touch his nationality.
My identity is my nationality.
Your identity is African.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Yes.
Your identity is African?
How am I African? Are you African?
Of course I'm African.
What African tribe you come from?
I'm African.
Well, listen, that's not what I asked you. I asked you what African tribe you come from.
I don't know what tribe I come from.
So then you're not African.
I'm African. So what are you?
I'm a Jew. My nationality is Israel.
You're a Jew.
Yes. I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Wait, I got a question for him.
from the tribe of Judah.
I got a question for him. Where, excuse me, sir. Where were you born?
Where I was born?
Yeah. Grenada? Oh, okay.
So tell me how you got
I'm a
there.
Grenadian.
How you got there?
There was no such thing as Grenada.
By identity.
How you got there?
How?
I mean how?
Bro,
How you got there, bro?
let me ask you a question. Just deal with me for a second.
You're African.
Deal with me for a second. If you said everybody is black, where does the word Africa come from?
Africa?
Yes, where does it come from?
Ethiopia.
What?
Ethiopia was once called, the whole of Africa was once called Ethiopia.
No, it was not. There is no history that backs that up, and you will not be able to find that anywhere.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You'll never be able to find that Ethiopia was the landmass of Africa. Brother, listen. Deal with me for a second. Bro, let me talk to him. Explain to me what makes you African. So what? Arabs are dark skinned? Arabs are dark skinned? They're Africans as well. So everybody comes from Ham.
From Ham, right?
Yes, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Everybody comes from Ham.
No. Not everybody come from Ham. They're all African. Ham, Shem, Japheth, they're all African.
There was no Africa when Ham and Shem and Japheth were alive.
What?
There was not.
What was it?
What was it?
Yeah.
Earth.
Huh? It was Earth.
Ham.
The land of Kush was where? Ethiopia.
Yes.
Ethiopia is land of Kush. What do you mean there was no Africa?
Ham had 4 sons. Correct?
Ham, Shem, and Kush.
No, that's Noah. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham had 4 sons, Mizraim, Pawut, Canaan, and Cush.
Okay.
Cush is Ethiopia, Pawut is Libya, Mizraim is Egypt, and Canaan is the Canaanites, the North Africans. Which one of them you come from?
Ham. This is Ham right here.
Ham is the father of the so-called Africans. Which
This is Ham.
are you Egyptian, brother? All right, let me ask you. Are you Egyptian?
I'm not Egyptian.
Are you Ethiopian?
I'm Ethiopian, of course.
I'm
Ethiopian.
Don't tell me because you're skin tone.
Black people.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's not. It's not only. Listen.
Ethiopia means black.
No. So what?
Ethiopia means black.
What does that mean?
What do you mean what does it mean? I'm Ethiopian, so are you.
I'm not Ethiopian.
So are you.
Brother,
Franklin Avenue.
So are you.
Let me ask you another question. You ever been to Africa?
And 3 train. And the Franklin Avenue.
I'm asking you. It's a yes or no question. Have you ever been there?
No.
I've been there. And they call me a Jew. The Africans who don't know nothing about the slavery that you went through. Go to Africa.
You are Jew.
Go and ask an African if you're
I'm a Jew
African.
as well.
You can't be both.
What do you mean it can't be both?
You can't be an Ethiopian Jew. What the heck is that?
Or
Ask an African if
the
you're
next
Ethiopian.
stop is Gocc Avenue.
You gotta do that, bro.
What do you mean it can't be both?
You gotta ask an Ethiopian if you
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get over. Break it up. Brother, look, this is my test for you, right? Do this, right? Because I gotta get off here. Ask an African, brother.